Hey guys, welcome back. Hey guys, welcome back to another video, man. Today, we got my prediction for the New Orleans Saints this upcoming season. Okay. So I'm gonna go game by game, predicting what games I think the Saints are gonna win, what games I think the Saints are gonna lose. But before we get started, if you don't smash this like button, then what you doing, man? Subscribe for your boy as well while you're at it. Okay, let's get started. So, week 1, Saints will be hosting the Carolina Panthers. Yeah. I have the Saints taking the W this game. I think the Panthers are a team that can go under the radar this season, but I got the Saints taking this win. I don't think the Saints are going to lose, because lately, since 2019, the Saints have been good at winning week 1 games. And I think they will get this win, because let's see. So 2019, we beat the Texans week 1. 2020, we beat the Buccaneers in 2020 week 1. 2021 we beat the Packers. 2022, who was it? Who was it in 2022? It was the Falcons. We beat the Falcons. Then last year we beat the Titans. So for the last 5 years, the Saints have been good at winning week 1 games. We have not lost a game in week 1 since 2018 against the Buccaneers. And I think that streak will continue if we're playing the Chiefs week 1, I would say, okay, maybe we lose that game. But it's the Panthers, so I think we take care of business. Week 2 at the Dallas Cowboys. The Saints are now they start the season 1-0, but against the Cowboys, I really, 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 really hope we can win this game. Especially against the Cowboys. Obviously you want to win every game that you can, but especially against the Cowboys. But unfortunately, I do not have the New Orleans Saints taking care of business. I have us falling to the Dak Prescott-led Cowboys in Dallas, Texas. And the Saints are gonna, let's just say it's not gonna be a good feeling, as the Saints are 1-1. But no matter. Week 3, the Saints are hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. In a game where the Saints will become victorious. Oh, yes. Victorious. Yeah, I got the Saints winning this one. I don't see... Well, no, that's actually delusional of me. I don't see us not seeing the Eagles beating the Saints. But I just feel like this is one of those games, because the Saints always play good against good teams. They just fail to beat the bad teams. And I feel like this is one of those games where it's going to be like, huh, we just won that game? Obviously, the Eagles, they got Saquon now. They still got Hurts. They got A.J. Brown, Devonta Smith. And on the defensive side of the ball, you got Darius Slay and them boys. Reed Blankenship, I think, is still on that team. And they just got C.J. Gardner-Johnson back, and you're going to be like, the Saints just won that game. So the Saints go back over 500 for the second time in the first 3 weeks, as the Saints are 2-1. But week 4, Saints are at the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta Falcons. And as much as I want to be delusional here, saying the Saints are going to win this game, it's in Atlanta. I don't think we're going to win the game in Atlanta. As much as I hope we do, I hope we sweep them birds. But we already know what's going to happen. We're going to win at home, and they're going to win at home. So I have the Falcons taking care of business. Week 5. The Saints are at the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, this is a game where the Saints lose. It's on Monday Night Football. You can argue that the Saints have a better roster than the Chiefs, that they have better depth than the Chiefs, but the Chiefs have something that the Saints could have had, but don't have. Patrick Mahomes II. Off of that statement alone, Saints lose. Saints lose. Saints are now 2-3. I mean, the Chiefs, the Saints have the better defense. They have the better offense. However, it's going to come to two things: coaching and quarterback. And those are two amazing things. The Chiefs are way better than the Saints at. The Saints are at Week 6. And this is my final prediction, by the way. Yeah, you heard me say we're going to beat this team. We're going to lose to this team. These are my final predictions until Week 1. Week 6, the New Orleans Saints play host to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Saints get the win, homie. Yes, they do. Saints get the win. Saints get the glorious win. Nah. Buccaneers really think that they stand a chance against us in the dome. Next up, bro, that my nose burns. Next up, Week 7, Thursday Night Football. Our third game in 10 days. The Saints play host on their back-to-back homestand as they play host to the Sean Payton-led Denver Broncos. This is the first time we actually have the home team in a Saints game the road team win a game again. I have us losing to the Denver Broncos. I'm sorry. That's just something that's going to happen. Dang, I really have 3 road teams. But that's something that have happened, and I just don't trust Dennis Allen. And look, Bo Nix has been looking amazing this preseason. Sean Payton is going to walk in the dome, and he's going to look like freaking Batman, bro. Plus, it will be in October, right? So, I'll buy a Batman costume and freaking wear it as he coaches a win against the Saints. Sweet game, it's going to be like, bro, how did you mess up? Homie. Week 8. Saints are at the Los Angeles Chargers. The first Sunday game and the only Sunday game the Saints will have that's not at 12 p.m. Central Time. This game's going to be at like 3:05 or 3:25. It's going to be one of them. First time in 2 years that the Saints play a Sunday game that's not on, or that's not at 12 o'clock. Because last year the Saints didn't have any. But I got us losing to the Chargers, so that storyline's thrown out the books. I got us losing to the Chargers. Ew, why did I just do that? That was gross. Saints lost to the Chargers. Now, John Harbaugh, look, he's a better coach than Dennis Allen. Yeah, the Saints may have a better team roster-wise. But they're not going to have the better team come that day. Week 9, the Saints are at the Carolina Panthers. And unfortunately, I got the Saints now. And, well, that's a spoiler, but I got the Saints losing their 3rd straight games. I got us falling to the Carolina Panthers. So what's our record now? Let's see. Alright, there's my mouse. 1. So now the Saints are 4-5 after, or no, 3-6. My fault. I don't know. I thought I had this game for a second. I don't know why. I have the Saints falling to the Carolina Panthers. Like I said, bro, the Panthers from week 1 won't be the Panthers in week 9. Obviously, I know they just came off a 2-win season, but look, as much as I hate to defend the 49ers in the statement, the 49ers in 2019. 49ers in 2019 won like 3 games, maybe 4 at the most. It was like 2 to 4 wins for the 49ers. Yeah, I believe they won 4 games. 49ers went from a 4-win team in 2019 to a Super Bowl appearance. So, I'm not saying the Panthers are going to make the Super Bowl this year. But what I am saying is that it's a new season. It's a new season. So, I have the Saints losing to the Carolina Panthers in Week 9. Week 10, the Saints play host to the Atlanta Falcons. And like I said earlier, the Saints will smack them birds. Smack them. Gut them. Destroy them. Come on, man. There's more than a game out here. There's a rivalry. A beautiful rivalry. Saints win. Now get your stupid birds out my face. Week 11, the New Orleans Saints play host to the Cleveland Browns. You know, the Saints are now 4-6, coming off of a good win against the division rival. I got us taking care of the Cleveland Browns. Look, Jameis Winston, I don't know if he's going to be playing. I don't know if Watson is going to be injured or benched. But if he does, it's going to be an emotional game. But Saints play the Browns. I got the Saints winning this game. I just don't think the Browns have enough pieces on their team to win. If the Browns would have made that trade for Brandon Ayuk, I could have seen them winning this game. But they don't. They don't. So I got the Saints taking care of business. You know, they got Amari Cooper, which is, he's not receiver. Elijah Moore, I mean, he's decent. They don't have any linebackers that can stop Kamara. Yeah, they got Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, but he ain't no dang Fred Warner. He ain't no Demario Davis. Saints win. And now the Saints get a Week 12 bye. As the Saints are 5-6 going into the bye. Not the position you really want to be in. Week 13, the Saints host the Los Angeles Rams. I got the Saints falling. The Saints lose. Bro, every single time we play the Rams, we lose. Like the last, let's see, we played them in 2020, 2018, well, no, 2019, 2018, 2021, right? No, we didn't play them in 2021. We played them in 2022 and last year. So out of the last 4 meetings against the Rams, we lost 3 times. Well, now in this case, the last 5 meetings, we've lost 4 times. I have the Saints, like the Rams are literally the definition of the Saints kryptonite. I don't know why. Ever since that 2018 NFC Championship game, you just can't beat them. The only time we beat them is when Bryce Perkins was their starting quarterback. Saints lose. Okay, so now the Saints are 5-7. Week 14 at the New York Giants. This is going to be a dumb game where it's like, all right, the Saints are going to whop the Giants, and then they're going to somehow lose this game. I actually think the Giants are going to be a good team because Daniel Jones is going to be benched. Giants, let me tell you a little secret. When Daniel Jones is off your team, you're going to be a good team. So hot take, Daniel Jones ain't even going to make the Giants roster. I haven't been cut in a couple minutes. That's how bad he is. I've never seen, like, dude, Daniel Jones is the worst quarterback in NFL history, fam. So when they see, okay, Tommy DeVito is a way better quarterback than Daniel Jones, when they see that, then unfortunately the Saints are going to beat the Giants. The Saints are going to lose to the Giants. I know we whopped Tommy DeVito last time we played last year, but like that was, like I said, it's a different year every year. Yeah. Week 15, the New Orleans Saints will be hosting the Washington Commanders, who just named Jayden Daniels their starting quarterback yesterday, like he was never going to be their starting quarterback. Come on, man. Bro. And then Tom Brady wants to open his mouth. Shut up. I got the Saints winning this game. You know, I think the Commanders will be a sneaky, solid team. When I say sneaky, solid team, I don't mean like a 12-win team. I think maybe in that 9-8, 10-7, 8-9 range. You know, a lot of people are hating on the Commanders because it's not facts. There's a difference from facts and hating. Bruh, I know the Commanders just won 4 games. But, bruh, Sam Howell wasn't even that bad. Sam Howell wasn't that bad, bruh. He wasn't. But now they got Jayden Daniels, who's not arguably even better than Sam Howell. And I'm saying that as an LSU fan who watched this man for 2 years. Who watched this man eliminate Alabama from playoff contention. I watched this man put up numbers against Georgia. I mean, obviously he got hurt, but he had a good drive against Georgia. I watched this man almost lead us to a game-winning drive against Florida State if our kicker didn't get his extra point block. But yeah, man, I got Saints beating the Commanders in Week 15. Now, Week 16, the Saints are at the Green Bay Packers on Monday Night Football. I got the Packers winning. That 17-0 game still haunts me. It does. It's going to be on a December night in Green Bay. Colder than ever. Packers win. But no fear, because Week 17 Saints host the Las Vegas Raiders, and I got the Saints winning this game. Derek Carr against his former team. I don't see a world where the Raiders even put up a fight. And then Week 18, to close out the season, the Saints are at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we sweep the Buccaneers this season as we beat them week 6 and week 18. So the Saints finished with a record of 8-9. And I have us winning the division because I made predictions for all teams. I'm just going to most likely just say the Saints. But hey, why not? I might as well. So, in the wild card round, I have the Saints hosting the Los Angeles Rams. Remember? Yeah, I have the Rams, you know. Yeah, the Rams. Yeah, we get the 4 seed in the NFC. The Rams get the 5 seed. Remember when I said the Saints can't beat the Rams? Remember that? Do you dare to remember that? Well, guess what? I was bullseye accurate for the regular season game. But in the playoffs, the Saints finally get that monkey off of their backs as they take care of the Rams. And they get that NFC Championship game loss off their backs. But now, the Saints host the Washington Commanders in the NFC Divisional round. And I actually got the Commanders advancing to the NFC Championship game as the Saints unfortunately fall to the Commanders, which is going to sting. But it's going to be one of those games where the Saints can't stop a mobile quarterback to save their lives. And that's going to eliminate them. So Like, subscribe, share, turn on the bell, and so don't miss another upload. Saints 8-9, win the division, and win one playoff game. Okay, so like, subscribe, share, turn on the bell, and so don't.